Hi guys, Paul McGinnis here. I am a 10-year veteran now of owning properties and renting them. I currently have 12 apartment units that I've accumulated, and although that's not a huge number, it's certainly enough to have learned a few lessons, some of them very hard lessons along the way. So I want to bring to you over the next little while some tips on how to be a successful landlord. Some of these tips are sort of geared especially for small towns, which is where I live, but of course the principles are applicable in any situation. So the first tip that I want to talk about seems very, very simple, and it is very simple, and that is you have to have patience. Part of being a landlord is that you're going to experience vacancy in your buildings. There are going to be people coming and going for various reasons, and of course, ideally, the day after somebody moves out, you want to get in, clean it up, and have it ready for somebody to rent the next day. But the reality is that that's not always going to happen. You have to be patient. And something that I've learned a very, very hard lesson on, multiple times actually, unfortunately, is that I've re-rented the apartments so quickly, just because I wanted to have that money coming in, is that I found myself in some bad situations with some really bad tenants. And at the end of the day, those tenants ended up costing me a hell of a lot more money than I ever took in from them. So when you have a vacancy, it's okay. Be patient. Make sure you do thorough reference checks. Make sure that you talk to ex-landlords, and if you need to, turn people down and let the unit sit empty for months at a time. I'm not kidding. Let it sit empty for months at a time. I know that's not ideal. I know that's what people don't, or people don't want to hear that. But I've experienced the hard way. I've lost upwards of, I'd say, $10,000 simply by letting in the wrong tenants, and that's through three or four different bad tenants, and I won't get into the details of it, but if you'd like to know more, of course you can contact me through my blog here. So anyways, big tip of the day: be patient in your when you have vacancies. Let them sit empty if you need to. Do your reference checks, and you're going to be a much happier landlord, a much happier investor. All right, so I will bring you another tip tomorrow. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.